Hello everybody, this is Southern Gamer and Mr. Kitty here to host this episode of Primordia. When we left off, we were about to wake up Factor, and I will show you how we do that right now.
It looks like some kind of radio tower.
Yeah, a radio tower.
What is all that? It looks like a whole other city.
That is Factor.
That's Factor. So we're going to use the transmitter on the radio tower to wake him up. If you remember, when we looked at Lawrence's skull last episode, it had the number sequence 518 over and over and over again. Actually, before I do this, I should go back and do some more of the story for you all without skipping anything. So we talked to Oswald.
I accessed Lawrence's memory and it contained a number repeated over and over again. 518. Do you have any idea what it means?
Yes. It is a distress call used by Factor-built robots. Typical. Even in the end, he was looking for handouts.
Okay.
Goodbye.
So it's a distress signal, and we're going to use that on Factor. So let's go back here. Hello, Mr. Kitty. He is excited about being in this video today. I don't know if you'll hear him, if he'll talk or not for us, but we're going to use the signal transmitter on the radio tower, and you're going to enter 518, whoops, and leave the fourth one blank at 0. And ta-da!
You have called for help, but you are not one of Factor's children.
I am Horatio Nobuilt, version 5. These are my friends, Crispin and...
Clarity Arbiter built. I know her, of course. I am Factotum, partial of Factor Man built, who needs no introduction. Now I ask again, by what right have you called for help?
Is Factor still alive?
He sleeps, as do his thousands of children. He has left me, his partial, to manage his affairs. When the time is right, he will awaken and cover the world with steel and wire.
Will he make me new arms?
No, he will recycle you into something more useful.
Like a tank? Pew, pew.
No, like a crankshaft.
Okay.
Metromind has ruined the city. Factor needs to help stop her.
Factor allowed Metromind her master, knowing she would fail. When all has turned to rust, he will return and recycle it into something better. In the meantime, why should he care what happens to robots who mean nothing to him?
I need the council code so that I can enter the tower.
Do you? The city is full of robots with many needs. They do not come here and transmit a cry for help.
Only Factor can help me.
Factor helps his children.
We solved the legal dispute between Oswald and Cornelius, Factor built.
Please. Factor had little regard for those fools.
I know the routine by now. What do you want in exchange for the code?
Nothing. Factor will do nothing for robots like you who mean nothing to him. He cares only for his children.
Oswald and Cornelius
Chose not to sleep when Factor shut down, and he never cared for them anyway.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Boss, there has to be something we can do to make him realize that this matters to Factor.
What you gonna do?
The Law and You,
Whoops.
a Metropolitan Guide. It's written by Clarity Arbiter built.
Use Lawrence's head since he was Factor's favorite. Use it on Factotum.
Do you recognize this?
I do. It is the head of Lawrence Factor built. Are you threatening me?
No. I'm showing you what Metromind has done while Factor slept. She turned Lawrence into a mindless shell, scavenging the underworks. The only thing he could still think was 518, over and over again, calling in vain for Factor to help him.
I see.
Do you?
Give me the head. I do not care what happens to the city, nor does Factor. But he cared for Lawrence. You have brought me a piece of Lawrence. So I will give you pieces of what you asked for. 7510-4803. As for the rest, awaken some other ghost.
Yes, sir. Mr. Kitty. Okie doke. So we've got those pieces of the code. And now for the last one. When I played through this game before, this part took me about 20 minutes.
Once, Memorius' information terminals were the most trusted source of data in Metropole. Now Metromind has overwritten and altered the truth they contained, corrupting them like so much else.
Let's see. Let's look up the primordial robots. What you do is you type into here and press enter, and it looks stuff up for you. Whoops. Okay. No, there's no McDonald's. No cake. It's a lie. Okay. Enough goofing around. Whoops. Wrong thing. What we're going to do...
It's actually a series of ultra-thin lenses stacked on top of each other. It seems like it might be used for decoding visual data.
use the monocle on
This
this.
looks different. Memorius' monocle is somehow interacting with the kiosk.
I'm going to take you the short way through this because, you know, it's fun to look up all this stuff in here. It really expounds on the story, but that'll just take up way too much time. We're almost done. So I'm going to take you the straightforward way through this. Now,
I just need to type something in.
see that oblique is all in all caps. So we're going to look that up.
You know, boss, doesn't it seem kind of weird that the kiosk has an entry for oblique? I mean, what's the point? It's not even a cool word, like, say, odalisque.
An angle that is not a multiple 90 degrees is called an oblique angle. All turns on the red line, the misspelled red line, which is one of the subway lines, are oblique to avoid the need for sharp deceleration. So we're going to type in red line.
See?
C. So red line. Okay. This one was the one that stumped me.
Seems like some kind of lame poem.
Yeah. And the rest of this has no meaning except for the first letters of each line spell art. So you're going to type in art.
It's like we're on a treasure hunt, boss. Except the treasure is monochrome text.
Art that is created is in quotation marks. So you're going to type in created. Creating lies. All art is true. Not all that is created freely, however, is art. Yeah. This whole section is about lies. So, whoops, we are going to type in lies. Okay.
That doesn't look like part of the council code.
Down here, we've got a sequence of numbers. Each one of these pertain to a letter in the alphabet. So, this spells A, B, C, D, E, E, S, C, A, P, E. Escape. Okay. And with this, we're going to break this off. There's going to be one more part to this puzzle, and we'll tackle that and whatever's next on the next part. Within 2 or 3 episodes, we should be done with this game. And y'all keep it cool. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. And I appreciate all your support. And keep it cool. Until next time, you all keep on gaming. This is Southern Gamer, and I'm signing out.